Okay. I think we should be we should be good now. I have no idea what happened. I had everything set up. Everything was working. That's why I decided to go ahead and do the stream today. But as soon as I started streaming, OBS just did whatever, or somehow something happened where my my audio channels were completely rerouted. Nothing could be heard, and that just messed up like my whole stream. So let me just fix a few more things real quick before. Well, there's no one here, so I don't even know why I'm saying that. Well, that sucks. That was the most viewers I've ever had on a stream, and I looked really dumb by messing up the audio. So awesome. That is just awesome. But let me confirm before I even go any further. Okay, so now for whatever reason it's working. Like I said, I have no idea what happened. I really apologize for that. I was like, yeah, got a whole new setup. Everything's cool. But no. Okay, now we're good. I'm just going to give it a few more minutes just to see if anyone actually comes back and decides to give this another shot. Should be working now. What a mess. What an amazing mess. What's up, Josh? How's it going? Thank you for coming back to the stream. I don't know if you were here before, but it was a mess. The audio was all messed up. Nobody could hear anything. I couldn't hear anything. And now it should be good. So I'm just going to remember how to play this theme again. I don't know why I keep missing that button. So this theme is an E standard, so it's pretty, uh, just pretty common tuning. Most of the work it's up in the like 12th, 14th, and 15th fret area, and it's very. It's not like hard to do, but the fingering is very tricky. So most of the melody kind of stays the same, and I'm gonna switch over to the actual session, and there's like, well, on my version of the cover there's only like 4 different variations of the theme, because if you listen to the actual theme, well, I don't know who the guitarist is, but what they played is super insane, and I couldn't replicate it, so I just went with my own thing. I kept the melody the same, I kept some of the riffs the same. I kind of winged it on the keyboard parts because I'm not a keyboard player, so I try to guesstimate what the parts were. If you listen to them, they're kind of like, okay, that kind of sounds like it, but not really. So that's the keyboard parts, and the so I recorded this theme back in like 2014, 2015, and for whatever reason, I just did one track in the middle for everything. So all the lead parts are one track, dead center. The rhythm parts underneath the keyboard solo are one track, dead center. And I used, I think at this time I was using, I used, what was it called? Jam Up by Positive Grid, which is like on an iPad. So that's what I was using at the time, and I recorded everything through that. Which was kind of interesting as well. I don't know if you guys have ever used Jam Up by Positive Grid, but it was an awesome app. It worked for like live shows. It was super awesome because all you needed was either your phone or an iPad, and you could plug straight into the PA. You can plug into like a powered speaker, or even route it to a guitar amp, and it was just super awesome. So I was using that, and the tone I was using for that was the 5153. Yeah, it's all Logic Pro X. This was actually done on Logic 9, I think. It was the Logic before this, so this is imported from the previous Logic. So I wasn't using any amp sims or anything. I was just using Jam Up on iPad. So this is the tone from Jam Up. So it's a little bit like heavily distorted. Not a little bit, it's a lot, and it kind of crackles a bit, but when it's in the mix, it sounds pretty good. So I think I put a bunch of like delay and EQ within the app, and then when I brought it into Logic, I threw more EQ and more reverb and more EQ on top of EQ. So thanks, man. I appreciate it. Originale. Is that how you say your name? Sorry. But thank you, man. I appreciate you listening. Yeah, I'm doing a walkthrough on this theme, the Four Horsemen theme, and now I'm using Logic and I'm using Easy Mix, and I try to replicate the tone there as well. So this is what the tone sounds like now. I like that. And then what this is, it's Easy Mix. Let me see if you can actually see it. Last time I showed you, but you guys couldn't see anything. See if it pops up. There it is. So yeah, I'm using the Andy Boogie preset again because that's my go-to for everything. And I just added a bunch of delay, a bunch of EQ, and some reverb, and that's my delay sound, or my lead sound. And I can never play on the spot. I always like mess up. And then for this one, I have to play the whole thing until I get to the part I want to play. So it sounds really cool, and it goes with the song, and it kind of replicates the tone really well. Whoops. I'm recording now. Let me try that again. Anyway, you get the idea of the tone. This is in standard tuning, and I actually already recorded this, and this cover is already up on my channel. I recorded this about 5 years ago, and there goes my pick. Now I'm doing like a walkthrough on the song and how to play it and what I used to record it. So it's it's definitely a process relearning this and playing it on the spot. So thank you for stopping by and checking it out. I'm attempting to actually play through it, and it's been a while, but yeah, it's it's not like I'm on the spot or anything. And also, this is the second attempt to stream this because the earlier attempt failed really hard. But let me just turn this down and try to play with it. It's a little bit too loud, honestly. So I'm gonna try to. Can you hear the actual, my actual guitar? Okay, you can. Cool. Cool. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's definitely been a trial and error process trying to get this down, but here we go. I'm gonna try to play the whole thing, or up until the break, see if I don't mess it up. I probably will. Forgot that the second part of that riff kind of changes a bit. Try it again. This is like an ongoing thing. I'm like, hey, let me try this riff 400 times. And this is why when I record, it takes me like 100 takes to get that one take. Started from that second part. Whoops, sorry, I shouldn't cuss anymore because YouTube. The second part of this theme kind of repeats again, and the only difference is the very end, which is, again, gets pretty crazy. This is what I tried to replicate on my cover of the theme. So again, it's pretty much the same as the actual riff, but there's a lot, well, not a lot, but there's a few variations on like adding a few notes. So the main melody goes like this. And it just kind of builds off from built off that. second half of the song, on the second part, he adds like this crazy like bend. That was it. It's a little higher. Sorry. Let me try that again. It's kind of the same melody as the first parts, but it kind of just varies a little bit, and that's what kind of sets off this crazy pattern of all this complex stuff. So that's the best I could have. That's the best I did with the ending of that theme because it just got pretty insane. No, it wasn't actually Jimmy Hart. It's actually, let me look up who did it because I wrote it on my cover of it. I think it's one of those production themes that WCW had from TNT. Because I know who did the Coast version of the Four Horsemen theme, but I don't remember who did this one. Well, actually, no. I think you're right. No, yeah, you're totally right. It is Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart and Howard Helm did this theme. For some reason, I thought it was a production theme, but yeah, Jimmy Hart and Howard Helm, they killed it on this song. So yeah, it's Howard Helm. Whoops. Yeah, that's crazy. I totally forgot they did this thing, and they got it so good, and you can tell it's based off the Coast theme, which is another amazing theme. I forgot what time I started streaming, but yeah, I'm not really going to go through the end because the end is just a bunch of guitar wankery, but I'm going to try to play the theme again the whole way. And hopefully you guys can see how it's actually done. Like I said before, I don't have tabs for any of this. I just learn it by ear and then just play it as many times as I need to get it right. And then I record it and then I move on to the next one. So everything is just straight up by ear, and for whatever reason I pan things -10 to the left. The thing about these old covers is that I was using like a bunch of different things. So looking at him now, I'm like, what was I thinking doing that certain way? It's like super weird looking back at my old sessions, and now that I've like hopefully progressed in recording and audio and tone, quote unquote, just going back to these old covers and being like, wow, that sounds terrible, but it works, I guess. A quick overview of the sound effects. I did use the intro from the actual theme because at this point of time, I wasn't, I guess, doing every single thing from the cover. So I did use the actual intro and the outro, which is that. Which listening back to it now, it's like, why didn't I just do a bass swell with some distortion and horse gallops that I have right here and keep it, all original? But I don't know how I did that. So those are just additional horse like sound effects, I guess, and some gallops to add more to the actual track. And I did do a swell, but on guitar. And then I added a pad as well. And then this is what the whole intro consists of. So you can kind of hear where I just overlaid my stuff on top of the actual theme. And I try not to do that anymore because I try to just completely replicate the theme. Like, I definitely got away from using like snippets of the actual track just so that I can try to replicate everything else. That definitely made it a lot harder, but it also feels a lot better when you, like, for Lance Archer's theme, which sadly he doesn't use anymore. That took a long time replicating all the like little shock effects and the explosions and all that stuff. But yeah, that's a real bummer that he stopped using that theme. And then there's no bass. I guess I didn't record bass for this track. It's all just synth or keyboards. I don't know why I didn't record real bass, but that works for this song, I guess. So this is the everything with no guitar. And I did a little bit of a slide, I guess, on this. So when I was recording at this time, since I was using an iPad, I guess I was kind of limited to what I was recording from the iPad. So doing overdubs and stuff like that, I would just create a new track and not actually double track it and just keep it in the center, which I don't know why I did that. I guess it works because of all the delay and reverb, but in theory, I would like to have one guitar track left and one right, and maybe one center, so three tracks in total. But I don't know why I did it this way. And there we go. And that's what the track consists of. This stream definitely lost a lot of momentum from the first go around attempting to show you guys this, but it's okay. I knew it was going to be this way. I knew my streams were going to be very messy and very choppy and just all over the place because it's how I do things. It'll take me like a few years until I'm actually like hey, welcome to my stream, and everything's like nice and clean and clear and audible. But I'm gonna play this a few times, and then I guess we'll call it, because that's all there is to do, I guess. Did that change? I'm still getting used to the setup. It's a lot better, but oh, I forgot to press play. Here we go. Keep trying to play it until I actually play it right, because I can't. I don't know why. Definitely stage right. The issue is there. Did I record it wrong, or? Oh, that's so weird. I think I'm playing it differently. Well, no one's here, so it doesn't matter what I play. Take it slow. See, this is why I don't show you guys how I record stuff, because it takes me like a bunch of takes to get everything right. One more time. It's so I don't know why I'm nervous, but I am pretty nervous. Probably because there's one other person watching. So, person, whoever you are watching, I'm really sorry that I keep messing this up. If you want me to stop, just let me know, and I'll completely move on to something else. But I'm gonna try to play it again. part I don't remember, but there you go. That's pretty much the gist of the song. I don't know what else to show you guys at this point. I guess I can show you what the riffs, where the riffs go, what the riffs look like. Unless there's anything else you want me to show you. But here's without the backing guitar, in case anyone wants to hear that for whatever reason. I'm probably gonna mess it up again, but. I messed up. I don't know why I always mess up that that initial. Try and then I'm out of here because I keep messing this up and it's not looking good. I guess that's it for this stream. This mess of the stream. Definitely got a bit derailed from the initial one, which kind of sucked because it was going pretty good. I was pretty enthusiastic about it, but now it's like there it is. So, yeah, that's it for this theme. I don't know what else to do because that was all I had planned. I could play other themes, but it's not really worth it at this time because it's already gone on way too long. So thank you guys very much. Appreciate it for whoever stopped by, whoever took a second to be like, hey, this sucks. So I'm out of here. I'll try and do another one if this even goes anywhere, but for now, that's it. Thank you guys for stopping by and for checking this out and for sticking around. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I'll see you guys some other time. Bye, I guess.